I was going to like kind of kick myself for not getting this done earlier today because like, oh, it's the weekend, you have more time. I'm being much kinder to myself when it comes to these works. And shit, I just needed the mental break.
I told you so.
I'm not sure where this video left off. I will say Sunday was not my day. So it's not that it was a bad thing, it's that it was much of a mental health day. Like completely decompress, lay around, do housework, listen to music, watch a little TV. Like I was not in the mood to work on this book. Now I say that, but I've also like gone through the last 4 chapters or so, done the text-to-speech thing, like listening to the work. I know that I need to go back and do some work on, I believe, chapter 19 and 20. I'm going to move on with the next big set piece, which is like a little event gathering. That's what I'll be working on now. I was going to like kind of kick myself for not getting this done earlier today because like, oh, it's the weekend, you have more time. I'm being much kinder to myself when it comes to these works. And shit, I just needed the mental break. I've been going at this book nonstop for about 2 weeks straight. So I still don't have a deadline. I'm going to say next Friday to like be done. So that is about, what is that? 5 days, 5, maybe 6 days to get that done. So that is where, that's my general goal. We'll see where I am. Then I truly just want to be done by the end of the month. Let me see, where will that put me at? Can I get to know you, babe? So the end of the month would actually be Monday the 30th. So let's do that instead. So my hard and fast deadline is next Friday, which is the 27th. But I'm going to put Monday as my extension deadline. That way, should I finish this full-length book, that will put me at a little over 3 weeks having completed a full novel. So that's the goal. That's the plan. Either this video will be wrapped up here or there'll be more. You know the usual. Word count right now is 41,503. If this is the end, thank you for following this journey. If this is the beginning, sit back and watch the rest of the clips of me stressing and being excited and dealing with this book. Okay, so it is late into the morning, within the 2 o'clock hour. God, I am tired. I've been writing. I don't know what the last update was. I'm at 45,326 words. I have so much more to go. And one thing that I'm finding that's making this much longer than I expected is there are certain things that I'm trying to hit, things I'm trying to do with the story, which they're in the outline, but bridging that gap from the last thing that happened to this thing that I want to occur is there's detail going into it. And there's actually a character who I was nowhere in this outline, but with the way the story has gone, they were a necessary addition. And I'm just gonna say, even with adding this person and already having my 3-book series in mind, most plotted and outlined, I have found someone who I like. I've created them and I'm loving them so far. And depending on how this book ends, which I know what the ending is, but just because everything is outlined doesn't mean all the details are there. Just like this person who was created was not thought of in this original outline, but now that they're here, I'm enjoying them and I want to have more of them. So I am working on either, and this isn't like actively working on, but I'm working on either placing them in one of the other stories that I'm already like slated to write, or giving them something of their own. Like I'm still in the early stages, just because they are here to serve a specific purpose, and I'm pretty certain that I know how. I'm trying not to be too cryptic, but I know how their story is going to turn out, even though they've just been created. Like their birthday is like about an hour ago. So that's part of the fun of like the pantser plotter thing, where the plotter part of me has this outline fully fleshed out, ready to go, has created this fictional city and has allowed me to move through this book so quickly and so seamlessly. But that pantser part of me is like waiting in the back, like Venom. We're just waiting to hop out and use that skill set. And there we go. Somebody who I am just in love with. So I don't know. I'm thinking, ooh, they probably won't get a series. Maybe it'll be just a one and done. But like, I'm having a good time. But I do have to climb into this bed, so I may wrap things up here. I am enjoying the hell out of this. And even though I'm tired, so I can't get to this other pivotal part of the story, the majority of it is already written from when I created the outline, and it's just a matter of like copy and paste, and then maybe tweaking some parts to make sure it fits with every new thing that's been added to like bridge that gap from the last point to this one. Yeah, so even though I'm climbing in the bed and I have 45,326 words, this chapter is going to be done like soon as I sit back down to write tomorrow. It is technically tomorrow. I don't know, maybe I'll end this here and just pick back up on Monday, the new week, because I do have my new deadline. So that being said, thank you for following me on this journey, and we about to ramp stuff up. I'm in chapter 22. And I know it doesn't seem like it's far off from 19, which it isn't. It's just 3 chapters past that. The amount of words, the amount of story that has been added is phenomenal. So there you go. So thank you all for sticking with me through this fictional city setting and new story series. And check me out on the next one, where hopefully I can double the amount of words and progress made tonight. All right.